Well, hello there, and welcome back to, Banished in Kingswood. Just like the two times before, we had the outbreak of disease as soon as we were about to, end the episode. This time it's mumps, and I still haven't figured out what that is. Last time, not really too much happened. We did a little bit of building, a little bit of farming setup up in, I guess I should say, the original village. And we're probably going to continue that this episode. We also managed to get the miner. But we're going to continue mining with these two mines until I think they're empty. And then we're going to go for, or change over to the quarry, I think. To some degree that should be fine. But we have to some extent solved the problem with adults. But the adult populace is still kind of a risky thing to gamble on. They could very well be reduced very quickly, just like last time. So I kind of have to hope to avoid that. As you can see, the chapels are now overworked, and with that, we really need to get this new chapel built. So that is what we'll be focusing on. So far, there's 3 people infected by mumps. Hopefully, we can solve their problems, so to speak. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll be building a church, and other than that, I don't think we'll be building too much anything more really in this area. We kind of need a couple more foresters, though. Since it seems that I will have to buy a lot of logs if we do not, so I have to consider what I'll do here. But for the time being, we'll just allow time to pass, get the chapel built, get a little bit of a bigger adult populace. We do have more than enough food, so that's really not an issue here. But well, we'll simply have to wait and see. I'll have to check once we get to spring to see if I have gotten any higher production in terms of iron. So until then, we'll just sit quietly by and well, allow life to go on, I guess. We'll see how it turns out. So in order to actually up or try and get the production quota met quicker, we're going to collect all the stone and iron in this area here, and there's 2 reasons for that. First and foremost, I want to build something here, but second of all, it is going to be helpful doing so because of the fact that it'll go on the production quotas now rather than later. And as such, it will be helpful. We'll also be building 3 more bridges up this river here to make passing back and forth a little bit easier, especially when we're going to actually collect things, so that should be fine. I'll consider collecting things over a bigger, area, but for now that should, what I've selected now should be enough. The farmers will be collecting during the winter, and if you consider that as a matter of fact, pastures develop an infestation. I was told it was a pasture. Oh. Wait a minute. This pasture is actually developed an infestation? Are you kidding? Well, we're going to get a lot of beef this year. Slaughter them all. I don't think there's a better reason for this, but there's a secondary problem if you consider this. My leather production might actually get real destroyed here. I did not consider this possibility at all, to be perfectly frank. I have no idea if it will actually spread. It probably will, yeah. Guess we'll simply have to slaughter everything. It's kind of bad though if you consider the fact that damn it, it's horrible no matter how you look at it. As you might imagine, with this, I might as well just slaughter all 4 of these, and potentially these as well. And that kind of reminds me that I should probably set pasture, orchid farm, pasture, something like that. But, and now I lost all those people. Done it at once. Well, fishermen, I have work for you. But yeah, we'll simply have to try and slaughter them here and see if that solves the problem. But as of right now, I think the net result will be that I have to slaughter every single, even the chickens over here. I'll keep an eye on things and we'll see how things play out. Well, the problems with the farms is still an ever-changing scenario. I decided to just slaughter everything, more or less. Of course, this is going to hurt me for quite a while, but it's very annoying that pastures that every time I kill the infected animal, so to speak, and the infection comes back, it pops up that a pasture has been infected, blah blah blah. which is annoying. It's annoying as hell, because it slows down my time. I have to push it up again. As you can see, we lost a ton of people too. Most of them actually died due to starvation, probably due to me having them fetch stuff from far away. But as you can see, the iron production has at least gone a little bit up. I think we're going to not do that again. I'm kind of in the same situation I was, well, quite a while ago, with people dying and me having no one to replace them. It's mostly my own fault, but not too much I can do about that right now, after I've already done it. But as you can see here, the problem is that all my cal is more or less going to get killed in this. Unfortunately, I'll have to just split in order. I'll make sure that all the cal is gone before I well fix it, so to speak. So once the 5 cal here is dead, we'll be using that to our advantage. How much do we have in terms of leather? We have 711 at leather, so it should be enough to keep us going until the cal can actually be brought back up to reasonable numbers, so to speak. I'll just put these back up, and once I actually am in a position where the infection, the disease, whatever it is gone, I'll start splitting cal over again. So we'll be waiting for that point. The infestation has more or less died out now, so I think it's time to, well, get some cal back there. We're going to split these guys, we're going to split these guys, and these guys. I have no idea if I have a cal anywhere else, but hopefully now I have enough to actually, well, slowly but surely start with the cal again. Of course, it's going to take quite a while before we can actually fill all of these up, so for the time being, I'll suspend work in these, in the empty ones, and I'll have to consider if I should actually go ahead here and buy some cal to actually make sure that we have enough well, leather for the future. But I guess we'll simply have to wait and then start working with cal again as soon as we can. Not really too much else I can do at this stage. We have limited choices, let's just be perfectly honest about that. So for the time being, I'll just try and make sure that everything is working as intended here. But we'll definitely have to wait a little bit thanks to that. We might actually get into trouble. I might have to start trading for leather again. I'll have to consider it. We'll see how it goes. For now, I'll still be trying to trade for, I guess, logs and those seeds that I'm missing. And, or that seed, I believe. I believe I'm only missing one. Let's take a quick look here at trade items. Yeah, I'm just missing one. So once I get that, we're done with that achievement. I still have an iron tool here, which is a little bit worrisome. Well, doesn't really matter much. As you can see, pears, plums, pecans, walnuts. I know that I'm producing walnuts, but apparently it's vanishing more or less at once. It's a little bit worrisome, but should be fine. For now, however, as I said, we'll allow the cow populace to go up again, and then we'll put the other 6 farms here to use again, or pastures to use again. We'll simply have to wait and see. I don't think I want to trade for wheat, so we'll dismiss that guy this time. But as I said, we'll just have to wait. We'll see how it goes. Well, I did say we were going to wait, but what I think we'll do here in an effort to, well, up the production is actually try and build in this area, just build it up. So, as a result of that, we're going to get rid of the hunter, the forestry lodge, potentially even the fishery here if I can actually fit a farm. I think I can. I'm a little bit unsure, but as I said, we'll remove these structures here. And it's kind of bad. I'm starting to rely more on my farms when I'm actually already in trouble. If you consider some things, so it's probably not one of my best ideas, but hopefully here it will work. We'll also remove the road, just so I have a clean slate to build with. So once we have actually cleared out this area, I'll get back to you. But nomads at the town hall. I'll deny you guys, sorry. I'm still going for the educated, but it's going to take still some time. I need the uneducated to die, and it's going to take a while. The reason why 99 people are uploaded, or 99% of the people are uploaded, is very simple. That some of them is on their way to get clothes all the time. It seems at least to be the logical answer to that. Or some people in the outskirts are just running around in their underwear. I'm a little bit unsure, but as I said, I'll allow them to remove the buildings here. And once they've done that, we'll consider how what we'll do with this area. I'm pretty sure I'll go for more farms and potentially a couple of breweries. I'm a little bit unsure what else I could actually build here. We'll consider it as we go, but for now we'll, as I said, just consider it as we go. I'm a little bit unsure if I have enough. Yeah, I'll have enough housing here, I think. So we'll build a farm area here, and I think we'll go for building that market up here with housing and farms after that. So we'll build this area, then we'll build up this area, and go for all goods farms, all that kind of stuff down here. So hopefully we can actually connect this area during this session, but that is doubtful. It's a lot of work that needs to be done before we can do that. Let's get this thing demolished, and then I can actually plan what I want to do with the area. Once again, we are not actually we're not in trouble food-wise, but I do prefer to have more than necessary just to be safe, I guess I should say. I think I'll allow the fishery here to survive for the time being. So let us see here. How would I set up these farms? 14 times 14. 14 times 14. I think we'll actually set up orchards down here. Orchard pasture, perhaps. That's kind of a rough one. But yeah, I think we'll set up orchard pasture, and try and work with that. So let us start with a orchard here. I think I'll try and get, once again, cattle into them, but it kind of depends on if I can actually pull something like that off, which is to some extent doubtful, but I would presume doable. We'll simply have to wait and see here. But as it looks now, there'll be orchards, cow line up here. So let us just set up the road like that. And once again, every two I'll have a road that goes downwards too, just to be safe. So we'll build double rows, and then we'll do something else like that. And I think I'll build a couple of barns here, just to potentially I should probably build a barns here. It's kind of an awkward choice, really. Let's see here. There we go. Let's connect that road. Let us make one road down here just to be safe to some degree. Potentially I don't know, a bridge of some description. And then we'll set up another orchard here. 14 times 14. And we'll set up a small pasture. I think I'll make this one also 14 times 14. And then we'll have an orchard on the other side again. It should, in theory, I think, fight any infestation that could arise in my, well, at least that's what I'm hoping. We'll simply have to figure that out as we go here. Let us build some more roads. And I guess we can actually set up some more farms too here, a couple ones. I haven't actually had any infestation in a farm, so I guess they are safe to some degree. I don't know. Yeah, we'll build it 40 times 13 since apparently I can't actually fit anything else. And we'll build a storage barn on the last. Well, that's kind of annoying. Can I fit it like this? Nope. Guess we'll set up a stockpile here then. And I did realize that I actually misplaced this thing, so don't worry if any of you did. We will place it where it's supposed to be, close to the road. So that's actually the planning of this area, but I'll allow the building to, well, finish, and once it is, I'll get back to you. Wayman the hunter was killed by a falling tree. Well, I dare say if you're killed by a falling tree, you're not too good of a hunter, honestly, but who cares? As I said, we're going to allow the area to be built, but I still find the fact that it was killed by a falling tree a little bit weird and, sorry, to some degree funny. You kind of make an effort if you're killed by a falling tree, I think. But yeah, I'm going to allow this area to be built, and then we'll see how we stand after that. I've opted for setting up 3 extra, well, crop fields here for the time being. I'm a little bit unsure what will actually happen with them, but they are going to build. We're also going to set up a storage barn, I think, here and also here to, well, to some degree help out. I'm a little bit unsure if I can actually make a road. No, I can't actually make a road over there, which is a little bit too bad, but we'll still build a storage barn there for the sole purposes of, well, farming this area. We'll not be starting anything just yet. We still have a lot of things that needs to be built, a lot of things that needs to be, well, sorted out, I guess I should say. And as such, we'll not be actually putting anyone into farming. What we will possibly be doing is building houses in this area. I think we'll actually just plan to build the entire area here up with houses, and that is not where I wanted to place it. But I think we'll actually wait with the building until next time, because I'm kind of out of time here. And I'm pretty sure I've been stretching episodes a little bit longer than the 15-minute limit that I've imposed on myself. But we'll continue next time. At least we are starting to get ourselves over to the eastern parts now. We still have a little way to go before we get that iron produced. I believe we are at, how far have we come? We're still at 6,008, but it should be more once we pass the, well, window, so to speak. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll continue next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye.